What's up, beautiful people? LosingDrea here, and I'm coming to you guys with a car vlog. What do you know? I actually am in my car, getting ready to head out and go to either Aldi's and or Walmart. I've got a few things to get. I'm definitely going to be looking into some different types of stevia because it seems to me that the only thing that I drink is the iced tea with the Great Value Liquid Stevia, and it seems to me, reading the ingredients in there, there's quite a few, and so I'm not even drinking as much as I should be drinking because I'm trying to limit my points, and the points are not affecting me. The stevia doesn't affect me. So this challenge, while it's teaching me something, it's also kind of hindering what I'm trying to do for myself as far as the Omad and the intermittent fasting is concerned, because what I'm finding when I normally do intermittent fasting and Omad, I'm able to sip on this all night long. Times when I'm thinking I'm hungry, I can sip on that and I'll be fine because I'm not really hungry, I'm thirsty. However, during the night, because I don't generally drink water, I don't have water readily available, it's something that while I'm working, I just can't tolerate it. I, for some reason, want to gag on it. It's probably mental, I'm pretty sure it is. Because I can drink water. I mean, it does make tea, it makes coffee, it makes all the other things that I like to drink. But it's just one of those things that this is more satisfying than even the water. And like last night and the night before, I found myself in the kitchen trying to eat stuff. And the night before, like I mentioned in my last video, I had some sauerkraut. Now I know there's nothing in sauerkraut and it's absolutely no points, but it kind of hinders my whole intermittent fasting thing because I'm not just doing Omad, I'm kind of doing a 2-mad, even though it's not a meal, it was just a couple of bites. But then like last night, I was famished. It wasn't last night, it was this morning for me because I work nights. But I ended up in there in the refrigerator, and there was a small little container, probably about a half a cup of the leftovers from the other night that I made the ground pork and the scrambled egg, and it had an egg in there as well. So it was like, I ate that. Okay, it wasn't a big deal. The weight on the scale today was down like crazy, and it says 224.2. And I get off the scale, I let it zero out and then shut down, and then I get back on, and 224.2. Yesterday's weight was 226.6. So that means that I came down 2.4 pounds overnight, and that's not uncommon for me to do. I'm known to lose sometimes 3, 4, 5 pounds in a night. But is the intermittent fasting doing me any good? Because it seems like the nights that I do really, really good and I don't eat anything but the one meal that I think I'm satisfied with in the evening, and then I go all night and whatever, and I get 7 or 8 hours sleep, I'm not losing anything. I'm either flatlining or I gain something. It's kind of weird. Whereas like my body's trying to hold on to whatever little bit that it has in it, because it knows that it's not getting any more, which is typical in old sad diet eating ways. So, you know, I don't know. I cheated a little bit, and I had that like half a cup with that egg, and I wake up and I'm 2.4 pounds down on the scale. Just crazy to me, just saying. So I need to be drinking more. I put a little clip in showing my iced tea that I make. Less than 3 minutes, it brews. There's only 10 ounces 3 times. That's 30 ounces in a 32-ounce ball glass, and that glass, it fills up because there's 2 tea bags in there. I'm not even drinking that. I'm drinking, you know, maybe half of that jar, maybe a little more than half of that jar, and then the next day I have enough for another cup of tea and then some. So I'm not getting in a lot of water. It never mattered to me before that I get in that much water. I used to say if you wanted me to drink as much water as recommended, you might as well shove a hose up my butt. So yeah, that's what's going on with me. So anyways, I'm heading out. I got to go to Aldi's and or like I said, Walmart. I have a feeling because it's Sunday, Aldi's is probably going to close. Today's the 5th. It's the day after the 4th, obviously. And I did good yesterday for it being a holiday. I didn't go to parties. There wasn't any barbecues, and I didn't really entertain myself in the house. My husband ended up in the hospital. He kind of went really early this morning, and they're keeping him. There's a lot of things going on with him right now, aside from anything I might have already shared on my channel. I try not to share too many things because I don't know really of my family who watches my videos, and I don't know really of my or his family who watches his and or knows what they know. His family is, they try to protect their mother. She's 86 years young, and I don't know, she's a lot stronger than they give her credit for. And I think if anybody has a right to know about his medical issues and his health or his life moving forward, it would be the woman who gave birth to him. That's just my thought. I don't do things like everybody else in the world, apparently. So, hey, call me different. I really don't care. But I'm trying to get away from my house right now, and I didn't want to move because my camera is actually in a good place right at the moment. And so they left like a cup there. I don't know. People around here do the weirdest things, and well, let's just say that's one of the reasons I'm trying to get out of here. So yeah, now you're going to start seeing things jumping and whatnot because I'm moving. If I do any more filming, it'll be, I don't know, either I'm in the store or not. I don't like to do that. I was thinking I should probably keep my video camera rolling while I'm in the store, because usually when I go to this Walmart, things happen, and people are rude to other people like me. And I'm always nice to everybody, and I'm respectful of everybody, whether they work there or they're just shopping. I like to say hi to people. I talk to people when I go to the pet aisle to get all my pet stuff. I'm always talking to people about, you know, like the litter that I think is the best and all that, because, you know, I do have 6 cats, and having a multi-cat household, you know, you guys have to know, I've tried every single litter brand that's out there, and the one that works the best is the Meadow Fresh Scoop Away. See, there goes the phone. I tend not to try to share too much of that, because especially here in this town, because they're always out of it anyways. The better stuff that gets bought, as far as I'm concerned, all the time, is the stuff that should be stocked all the time in the Walmart where I shop for it. And it's not. It never is. Oh my God, this is horrible. I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, I'm not going to keep you guys long. I need to keep my eyes on the road. This is not the time of day. And I got sun that's starting to come into my eyes as well. And I know that there's a quick fix for that. Maybe not for you guys, but at least for me. But anyways, guys, I'll get back to you. So guys, you saw how my day was today. You saw what I ate. Hope you enjoyed a little bit of stuff here and there that I left in with the animals. I kind of sped it up and chopped it all to heck so that it wasn't too long of a video, because it does take forever for me to upload it to you guys. But yeah, excuse you. Weight today was 224.2 pounds, which is down 2.4 pounds from yesterday's weight of 226.6. I broke my fast at 9:40 in the evening, which, because I broke my fast the night before at around 9:30, 31, I actually broke 24-hour and 9-minute fast. I don't know simple math. That was an Aldi's top sirloin steak, and I don't know if you saw how it was like, I had to kind of piece it back together again. I hate when they do that. But every now and again, I'll buy one from them, and that's what happens. It's still edible. It's just a pain to cook, and they always look like they're thicker than they are. When I take them out of the package, they end up being super, super thin, and I don't like them when they're too thin because they're a little harder to cook. You got to kind of like flash cook them, and then, I don't know. I like my meat, like, when they ask me how do I want my meat, I say on the plate, still moving. So just pink Himalayan salt, so 0 points right there. And then I had my 2 cups, which I'm still sipping on, my 24 ounces of my iced tea with stevia. Don't you just love my little thing? So I didn't really change too much because everything was the same, except for yesterday I had chicken and today I had the steak. And so that goes that. So as you see here, that was yesterday's weight. And I was up 1.4 pounds. But then today's weight, and I was down 6.6 pounds total since I started here. Okay, so I was 229.4 pounds on day 1. And so today at 224.2, that puts me at 6.6 pounds down. The other thing that I mentioned that I wanted to do is that I wanted to try to find a different kind of stevia. I did a little comparison. There was no other brands to get. There was Splenda, but Splenda is not stevia. Splenda is actually sucralose for the. But I see a lot of products with this Pyure, and they have a honey, and they also have like a Nutella type stuff too. I don't know that I'd ever try that stuff, but I do like my stevia. So the difference between these two is that on the my cat's walking across my piano. That on the liquid stevia, that there's water, erythritol, stevia, natural flavors, malic acid, sodium benzenate, which is a preservative, and potassium sorbate, which is a preservative. So that's 7. On this one, we got water, organic stevia leaf, extract, or REBA. That's all. Organic stevia leaf extract, or REBA, which is in parentheses, is one whole ingredient before a comma, if you know what I mean. Organic alcohol. I don't know what organic alcohol is, to be honest with you, and it doesn't really sound like something I want to eat. I have not opened this yet, just saying. And, of course, citric acid. So this actually has 4 total, because if you don't count the water, and if the organic stevia leaf is a plant and it's organic, then you don't count that. Then you're only counting the organic oil, the citric acid. Is that what I'm doing? Yeah, then it would only be 2. Okay, so then this one would only be 2, but this one's 7, so obviously this one's better, but I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how it tastes. It is, it's kind of funny how it says how many servings in a bottle. And it says 200 servings per 200 servings per container. Serving size, 1/200th of a bottle. Really? Seriously? I'm assuming that is like no different than this one, which actually tells you 1/8 of a teaspoon, because this one only has 80 servings in a bottle. So I'm really confused now. So now I got to go trying to search to find out how much is an actual serving, because 1/200th of a bottle. Now I got to go doing some math, and I don't even know simple math, let alone these kind of fractions. So there's 1.8 fluid ounces. That's 1.8 would be 100. So I think it's less than an eighth. But maybe this stuff's sweeter. I don't know. It says it's sugar-free organic liquid stevia extract. That's all I know. Shake well before using. Ingredients: water, organic stevia, leaf extract, whatever that R-E-B, and then an A, not R-E-B-A, but R-E-B-A, and that's in parentheses. And then it says organic alcohol, and then citric acid. So I really have to look into this before I try it, but just to let you all know, when I did go to the store, I did do exactly what I said I was going to do, which was try to find something a little better. And it did appear that way until now I'm looking at the serving size. I'm going to have to figure that one out. So I'm still just enjoying what I can, just the two drinks that I make, and that's it, guys. I'm going to be heading to bed after I finish up this video, and I need to save it into the format so that it can then be uploaded, but I will be then uploading it and leaving it while I go lay down. My husband is still in the hospital. They did admit him. I think he was about 12 or more hours in like ER triage before they gave him a room, but that just goes to show how busy they are in the hospitals because of COVID-related incidences and issues. And my heart goes out to, you know, or not just all these people that are sick, but the healthcare workers who are there, because they're going through a lot. Like I told my husband, he has a tendency to get upset and want to rush things a little bit, or if people are not coming, he doesn't really have too much patience. And I had to explain to him, you know, these hospitals here in Florida, especially in our town, are filled to capacity, and their patients are being tried big time. And it's also emotionally taxing on a lot of these nurses and doctors as well. So to try to have a little patience and respect and kindness with them. So I hope that helped, that he did that. Because if I do go up there, if I'm able to go visit him, because he's not a COVID patient, so I should be able to go visit him. We'll see, but I know he's going to be in testing all day, and I have to get some sleep sometime or another because I have to work again tonight. So with that said, guys, be happy, be healthy, be beautiful, but just be you, be the boss of your loss. If you're on a weight loss journey, and I will definitely be seeing each and every one of you guys in my next video. Bye, guys. Be blessed. Mwah. Hey guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below, and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all new videos as I put them out to you, as well as if I go live.